Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is International Master Spinning Chang, and I am doing a 5-minute commentary. I am just looking at the Vidocq's game today against Panic, and just bang. Yeah, I lost Panic a couple times earlier, twice actually. Got destroyed. Well, not destroyed. I was doing well, but right now they're playing a con. This variation is pretty famous. Pretty much, Black changed the bishop pair, exchange for bad pawn structure on white side. Most times this game actually ends in a draw, but I think white usually has a chance to play for one just because bishop pair. Plus there's a weakness here on b6. So the reason I did this game was because look at the rating, 29-14, 28-17. It's super high. What's up? I don't know what this guy's talking to me. I'm doing cast right now. But yeah, it's super high, and I've never really seen this kind of stuff before. I mean, this guy was like 2,500 earlier. If you look at this guy's, he beat me again, and then he kept beating everyone. So he kept being over to 2,700. So yeah, he's pretty good. And at the time he had a gym title, but I figured he was somewhat strong. But this guy, Vidocq, he just played a series against Acrobats, who destroyed me earlier, and he did okay against Acrobats earlier, and then he got destroyed. And I think they finished around even. And yeah, so this is a game right now, and so far nothing interesting is happening. I mean, white's threatening to take on b6, but really nothing really is going to happen for a while. I mean, black's not going to take back on d5 just because the c5 pawn here and then this pawn here. Thing is, black's also not going to take on d3 because in that case, even though it's opposite of the bishops, the person with the winning chances will be white because of the weakness of the black's pawns. White's pawn structure is going to be very solid, and it's going to be very difficult for black to do anything about it. So yeah, black, Vidocq had to sit for a while, and you know, nothing he can do about it. That's the problem with this opening actually. There's nothing much he can do about it unless he takes an a5, which I think he probably will have to take an a5 if he's going for a win. Because otherwise, I mean, white's gonna probably, I don't know, I think white should get his king to d2 and maybe bishop back to f1, just prevent all that kind of stuff. But knight e6 is an interesting way of doing this too. It is knight f4 or knight d4. Probably knight d4 is coming. Just knowing how I know about how black plays. He's probably knight d4. You know, hopefully push c3 in, and we'll play knight c5. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna just whatever. I'm gonna put this down here. Alright, so here's the full screen, and it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen now. Black's gonna play f6 pretty soon, and white's pretty much has to get b6 in. So one thing he's trying to get here is trying to play b6 check, and then rook takes b6. But fortunately, black actually has tremendous chances here. Actually, surprisingly, I mean, I thought that white should be able to do something with this weakened pawn structure, but seems like there's nothing that white can do. He pretty much has to sit for a while, and yeah, black opens up the queen side, and now f3 is a weakness as well. And the problem now is, so he changed up a pair of rooks, I think, or he can just play bishop b7. He doesn't have to change rook stuff. Yeah, bishop b7, and he's gonna play rook f8 next. This now c5 is quite monster. I've never actually, yeah. I mean, this knight's really strong. Nothing you can do about it. Rook f8, knight e6, knight d4, and that is almost game. But knight e6 probably first, and then play g5. Not sure about this idea. Oh yeah, so he's trying to play rook b2 here, obviously. But I think that black should try to exchange a pair of rooks. New points. Rook b8. Rook b8 back, and knight e6. Oh, the problem with knight e6 is that he has rook takes b6 check. I mean, yeah, knight e6, rook takes b6, rook takes b6, and bishop a5. Yeah, he's waiting for him to play knight e6, then he can take on the b6. So white's essentially just waiting, because he's nothing to do. d7. So if black can play g5 here, I think he is almost winning here. Because he has another pass pawn. But this is going to be pretty slow. Bishop f2, rook b8 back, I guess. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it, right? b8, rook a6 falls to c5, and he has to defend this pawn somehow. He just takes on e4. Alright, so now this is like the first exciting position we've seen all day. I think one thing that's going to happen is he's going to take on b6, obviously. Or you can actually do rook takes b6. Actually, rook takes b6 is also an interesting option. Knight takes b6, bishop takes b6, but rook takes b6, bishop takes f3 seems to be pretty much the move to counter this. So yeah, I'm assuming that bishop takes b6 is coming up. I doubt he's gonna take on e4. He can't take that guy. Yes, bishop 6 rotates bishop c5, or bishop c6 actually. He could do bishop c6 and just protect the b7 square. But I think yeah, he's gonna take this pawn in order to make something happen. c5 is definitely wow. That's a strong move here. But no, it doesn't do anything. Bishop c6. He just blockades it, I think, right? Or not. I mean, I'm not sure why he did that, because I think he should blockade bishop c6. It takes rotates e6, and I mean, then at least he doesn't get checked, and he still have a pawn. I think Vidocq kind of made a mistake there, because now it looks like white actually gets some very strong play. Well, first of all, you can just take on d6, but probably rook d1 probably has to be played, or b7, or well, this pawn's kind of dropping, I guess. So I mean, pawn takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook takes, rook b6 check, king c5, rook takes, king d5, rook takes g6, rook takes h4. This should be a draw. The 2v1, but I mean, black's pawns are kind of weak, so this should be a draw. But I mean, there's a good chance that I mean, you get played. So I guess maybe rook b7 check is probably better. b7, king c6, rook here, king d5, rook b5, king e6. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's going to help very much. King comes here, king comes here, and with two rooks on, white's actually pretty much like lost actually. So at this point, I think he should actually rook king d5 and just trade, because he has to trade off the rooks. He can't go. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Because okay, so first thing he can do is he can go queen e4. Another thing is probably king e6 probably save his move, pretty much attacking this h4 pawn again. And this king is just in a better position, and I really think that white should not trade off keep the rooks on. But I mean, I guess my endgame is not as good, and maybe Panic saw something that I didn't, because yeah, he's trying to trade off the rooks, right? But he didn't want to lose this pawn, which is kind of weird, because I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, to prolong the thing. But rook d4, I think he give him a check now. So again, you give him a check and can't f5, rook f7. So that's obviously bad. So here rook d6 and then rook b4. So white black's gonna have to decide how he's gonna move his rook at this point. And rook a2, then probably rook c4 is gonna be played. Rook a1, not sure about this move. I think rook a2. I guess rook b2, I guess. But so rook here, he's trying to give him a check here. Essentially, he really wants to get rook e8 and rook b5 in at some point or another, and white really has to make something happen. Unless of course rook e4, rook e6, e6 here, and then here I think rook e6 I'll just trade off. Actually, I'll trade off the piece here. I guess I can go rook e8, rook f8. Now he doesn't want to trade off the piece. Okay, so this is interesting. So I guess king g7 and then rook back. King here, king e7, rook here. So this is actually kind of tough to defend against, especially in like 30 seconds left. It's quite difficult. Rook f5. White's making it very, very hard for black to defend this game. Actually, it's surprisingly strong. What he's doing. King c3, rook a3, king b2, king b4. c4. Oh, I see. Yeah, he's gonna push his pawn, and looks like I think Panic's gonna win this game. Actually, I don't see how. I mean, I guess it's possible that Vidocq can win this, but I don't see how. Yeah, I mean, this seems kind of strong here. So probably check and then just push this guy. Actually, I mean, it's still in one's game. This is quite intense. c5 here. Rook down here, c7, h2, c6. This is just a time bout, pretty much. I mean, essentially, takes. Wow, Panic's first loss. Wow, this is Panic's first loss. Wow, I did not see this. That is wow. That's who is Panic? Anybody here? Yep. I believe you. Yep. Serving Grandmaster. New merchants. Wow, first loss. Impressive stuff. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.